Baruch al hakol, migadol al hakol, u'yivarech echatan ve'akala. May the one who is supreme in power and blessing and glory bless this chatan, this groom, Ari, and this kala, this bride, Alex. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. You say amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu mitzotav v'tzivanu al harayot v'asar lanu et harusot v'hitir lanu et nisuot lanu al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Praise are you, Adonai, our God, who rules the universe, whose mitzvot and holiness to our lives, and whose will guides us even in the most intimate of our relationships. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, who sanctifies the people Israel with chuppah, the wedding canopy, and kiddushin, the sacred wedding tradition. And now this is the moment of the exchanging of the rings that were so dutifully brought by the nephews, Matt and Spencer, to the forefront. So I'm going to ask that Ari and Alex face one another.
Areya, Mekudeshet li, V'taba'azo, Kedat Moshe, Israel. By this ring, you are consecrated to me as my wife, in accordance with the laws of Moses and the people of Israel.
Mikudashli, Betaba'atzo, Kedat Moshe, Be'Israel. By this ring, you are consecrated to me as my husband, in accordance with the laws of Moses and the people of Israel.
Before the ceremony, this beautiful ketubah, this law document in the Jewish tradition was signed and was also beautifully made by Alex and Ari's friend, and I'm just going to read a section of it. באחד בשבת בשלושה ועשרים יום לחודש מר חשוון בשנת 5,774 לבריאת עולם למניין שאנו מונים כאן בניו יורק, אשר מדינת ארצות הברית של אמריקה. אנו עדים איך החתן ארי בן עודד ורות אמר לכלה נשמה בת אברהם ושרה, הרי את מקודשת לי בטבעתו כדת משה וישראל. ואיך הכלה נשמה אמרה לחתן ארי, הרי אתה מקודש לי בטבעתו. והכל שמיר וקיים. Signed by Ariella, the artist, Bat Abraham Shoshana, and Ori Elzerson Ben Matityahu. On the first day of the week, the 23rd day of the month, the Cheshvan in the year 5774, which corresponds to the 27th of October in the year 2013, as we are accustomed to reckon it here in New York, we hereby testify that the groom Ari Schechter said to the bride, Alexandra Drake, you are consecrated to me as my wife with this ring according to the laws of Moses and Israel. And that the bride Alexandra said to the groom Ari, you are consecrated to me as my husband with this ring according to the laws of Moses and Israel. Thus all is in order and in force. This week in the Torah, we read Parashat Toldot, the famous story of Jacob and Esau wrestling in the womb of Rebekah. And really the whole parasha is dedicated to the life of Yitzchak, the life of Isaac, who not too far into the parasha recognizes that there is a famine in the land. But God appears to him and says, "Stay in this land, which I point out to you. Reside in this land, and I will be with you and bless you." Alex and Ari, your relationship is one of staying in the land. 12 years of staying in the land. Since high school, from AP Biology to NYU, to Montreal, and back to New York again. You have stayed in this land a very, very long time, and you have been blessed there, time and time again. And the Torah continues in the parasha. Yitzchak sowed in the land and reaped 100-fold, and God blessed him. It says, "Vayivarchechu Adonai, vayigdal ha'ish," and he grew richer and richer and richer. You have planted in this land. You have trusted in this land. This land of your relationship, from its youthfulness to its commitment for each other, to even breaking up in a moment, to be in the place where you need to be today. But you also did the work necessary to sow the seeds in this land and to reap the blessing. And through it you have grown. Vayigadlu, you grew, and you have become even greater for it. Once Isaac settles, he digs wells in the land. And the final one which he digs is called Rechovot, expansiveness. It says, Ke'atah yirchav Adonai lanu ufarinu ba'aretz. Now at last God has granted us expansiveness, and we shall increase in the land. Alex and Ari, you have worked really hard to get this place of expansiveness, to this place of true commitment, of this blessed moment. And you said, Alex, I loved you before I knew it. And Ari said, we fit. You have laughter and love. I didn't realize that was so funny. Maybe it is. You have laughter and love. You have a sense of newness and a sense of history. You have trust and communication. You have a Jewish home that you have built. You balance each other and you challenge each other. You have dug a well of goodness and expansiveness and of blessing. May you continue to draw on that water of life. May you continue to draw on that well, to dig deep, to expand this chuppah as a sign not only of hospitality, but of also of family. And God willing, someday, just like that quote says, Farinu, that they were blessed with expansiveness, which meant family. This is the water of your blessing. You have dug a deep well, and it has blessed you, and God has blessed you. And I think everyone here knows the blessing of your relationship, and certainly during the time we've shared together, there's a really, really deep well. So may you have countless 100 blessings as Yitzchak was blessed with in this parasha, and just as it's entitled Todot, the generations, may you have generations of granting that blessing to those that come after you. Can you hear us? So.
Mommy, what did you mean, Doug? Just tell me. Just tell me. Just tell me. What does that mean?
We now recite the 7 blessings, the Shavu Brachot. I'll first read them in English, and it's good to say after a blessing, Amen, so that's your participation, everyone else. It's a Sephardic custom to be wrapped in a talit during this part of the ceremony, and it's said over the second cup of wine. So, praise are you, God, who brings forth fruit from the vine. Amen. Praise are you, God, who shapes the universe. All things created speak of your glory. Amen. Praise are you, Holy One, who fashions each person. Amen. We praise you, God, for forming each person in your image. You have planted within us a vision of you and given us the means that we may flourish through time. Praised are you, creator of humanity. Amen. May Israel, once bereft of her children, now delight as they gather together in joy. Praised are you, God, who let Zion rejoice with her children. Amen. Let these loving friends taste of the bliss you gave to the first man and woman in the Garden of Eden in the days of old. Praised are you, the presence who dwells with bride and groom with delight. Amen. Praised are you who lights the world with happiness and contentment, love and companionship, peace and friendship, bridegroom and bride. Let the mountains of Israel dance, let the gates of Yerushalayim ring with the sounds of joy, song, merriment, and delight. The voice of the groom and the voice of the bride, the happy shouts of their friends and companions. We praise you, God, who brings bride and groom together to rejoice in each other. Amen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shakol bara lichvodo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer hadam. Amen. Baruch, you're getting the hang of it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatzar et adam b'tzalmo b'tzelem demut tavrito v'hitkin lo mimenu binyan adeyan. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer adam. So tasis v'tagel hakara b'kibbutz baneha v'tocha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai misameach atan v'echala. Asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'chala hila rina ditza v'chedva ahava v'achava v'shalom v'reut v'hera Eloheinu yishama b'arei Yehuda ובחוצות ירושלים כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה כל מצהלות חתנים בחופתם ונערים למשתה נגינתם ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן עם הקהל. Ask everyone now to please rise. Grant your blessings on Ari and Alex as they make this lifetime commitment together, filled with knowledge of the known and anticipation of what's to come. May all the dreams that they've hoped for come to be true. May they be granted the blessing of a lifelong of friendship, of love, of discovery, of creativity, of understanding and challenging one another to be the best human beings that they can be. May they be restored each and every week with Shabbat, a renewal of their wedding, of this blessed moment of gratitude and love, of family and friends, of chuppah, of home and holiness. May each and every person here grant their blessings upon them. May they be welcomed in their home with joy. And find a place once again when everyone says goodbye, to find that sense of home, just the two of you. May your love prosper. May your blessings prosper. May your wells be filled with rich and deep water. And may you always, always find one another, each and every moment of the day. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem